Just got a new package. Yeah. I'm not good at this vlog action, but yeah, got these front mount intakes from Mad. I'm about to install them. Pretty sure we start here. Take out that stuff back there, and then this, and then this as well. Those 2 or 3 are empty. I'm pretty sure these went in there. They took out the silicone, another silicone piece, silicone elbow. We'll figure out what's in there. These are the filters, obviously. It should be red. Yep. That's the other one. I'm not gonna open that one yet. And these are the 3 pieces for the intakes of 4. I'm still a newbie at this, so I'm gonna open this to see what's in here. Probably all the bolts and stuff, or the clamps. Yeah. First thing we're probably gonna start off with is taking this stuff off, so we can take off this, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we need to take off, to be honest, and that's under here. After that, we'll move on to taking out the intake, obviously, and then this will probably be the last thing we take off for the filters. My dad's already started here with the bolts. I'm gonna get started too, get my hands dirty. This honestly just popped right off. It didn't even have a bolt there. I don't know how. Maybe the dealer or maybe the previous owner had intakes, maybe, who knows. I'm coming over here. This is how that other side was. So, wow. If mine weren't loose, those would be on top and stuck, and I wouldn't be able to access these bolts. Now that these bolts are available, I'm gonna take these 3 off, and this one, this, and the other 3, so we can take off this carbon fiber. These are 13 mils. This is my first time working on the car, so bear with me. I'm also watching a TikTok or a YouTube video from Keys Motorsports. That's gonna help me out a lot to knock this out with my pop. We're timing ourselves, so we'll see how fast we get this done. Yeah, so it looks like someone already played with the strut bar, because these are coming off way too. Now he's putting no pressure. I don't know if you guys could tell from the video. We took out all the bolts and now it just slides out. My brain wasn't working earlier. I thought we were gonna have to lift it up, but obviously it comes out. So that's this side. Look. Ah, some U action going. In the video I watched, there's some tabs that you have to reach in here, and at the same time, let's say you're using your left hand out here, you're pushing outward with your hand inside there. From once you get in there, once you take these off, there's like a few tabs all around.
You do one side, then you go through there.
Yeah. So you could see them right here, but obviously they're all around. Hopefully I have storage. A better angle, chat. It's very easy. You click down, and look, it's already coming out. See that play? And don't do it too hard, or else you break something. I'm used to doing that. So the opposite, since these are all on the bottom, you're not gonna push down. You're gonna push up, and they come out.
Then you do this side.
Same for the other side. Up, out. Maybe 45 seconds. Flexing. Now we can take the intakes out so we can start playing with the fitment. I'm pretty sure here we have to take this out somehow.
Yeah.
And then same for the other side here. And eventually we're gonna have to cut a little bit.
You have to cut it over here.
Where my dad is saying, right here.
Yep, right there.
Just for the circular tubes to fit in there. That boy got cooked. Chat, let me know if I should change this. I've seen everyone do it. Chat, is that welded? Am I bugging? That's light. Good shit, Adrian. Well, this should be easy. I did it. Press down, pull out. Same thing here. You press in, out. These vacuum lines. Chat, what's going on? These were pressed in there. Pull them out and just free them. Get this out.
And then hold it over here.
Chat, what's going on?
It's gonna go away.
Now we take the clamp off here. Flathead. Take it off. And you pull out and start taking stuff out. You don't have to disconnect anything over there. You just lift on that side and pull out. make sure it's loose here so you don't break this. That's it. Next step is removing this air duct out of the way. It's already kind of loose. Find out where it's grabbing, take it out so you can start fitting in some intakes. I carefully wiggled it and it got loose. To be honest, I didn't click anything else. I wiggled it out slowly. I'm gonna remove this and then we're gonna start cutting for the pipe to fit in through there. So the piece we just took off is this. Obviously you take the rubber off so that can release. You take this little piece off and you wiggle it out that way. We're gonna fit the pipe and see where it hits, and we're gonna cut for the pipe and then we'll get to fitting. Take another 30, 45 minutes. Started 25 minutes ago. A lot of progress so far. These are the mat intakes. They're beautiful, very simple. It would go like this. Obviously this is a straight part that would have the filter on the end of it. Once you put it in, pause, we're gonna have to see where it hits here. So a lot of cutting was done. Cut out all this. This is obviously for the MAP sensor, or the airflow sensor. So to remove this side, you release the clamp again, take out the sensor, and then figure out how to remove the clip so you can take this off. This part is like in the car, so you have to release it there first, then wiggle this piece right here with a long wrench that my dad has in his hand, and then wiggle it out and pull up and that way towards the car. And it should come out. Then you need this for the new intakes, which will go there on the smaller one, since that's on the smaller side. So I'm gonna do the same thing as that side. You gotta remove all these OEM air ducts, this stuff, so you can start cutting and fitting the intake again. We didn't get any instructions, so I'm sure you guys will once you get them, if you do get them. This goes under the line hose, goes under, and then for this sensor, since it's not that long, you have to disconnect it back here with the clip, that clip, so it reaches longer. For the silicone pieces, there's two 90-degree angle ones and this longer one. This one will go here on the longer piece. That's probably gonna end up like this. So 90 over there. This part goes into this OEM portion, I believe, unless that goes there. We're figuring it out right now. So here, obviously you want this facing up, not down, and this facing where you think the other intake is going to be. It's going well under. Just make sure you have clamps on every side you connect the pipes to. Pipe to silicone, clamp always. Silicone to pipe, clamp. Pipe to silicone, clamp. We're going to connect this to, I believe, the OEM part. It didn't come with anything different. Yeah, we're going to connect that there, and we'll see what's happening. We connected it well, but it's too close to the belt. So we don't have to have problems with the belt. Look. Way too close. We had to fix the clamps to make sure they're not touching like the belt, for example here. The clamp was on this side. We realized, and then we had to take it off and switch it to this side. So it's not anywhere near the belt. Either way, we're gonna have to raise this so it's farther away from the belt as possible. And now we're moving on to the other side, which should be a lot easier. Same thing as well here, a lot of cutting done, so the tubes can fit like this. We might have cut it a little bit too much, but whatever. So that bracket, these where the pipe goes through there, we're gonna try to make it wider so it's easier pass through. If you make it wider, it's easier for the pipe to go through. So try that. Be careful. We use a hammer. It sounds crazy. And a long flathead. We hit it from here on the left side, made that wider, and from above we hit the right one this way, so we made it like that for the Same thing with the clamps. Make sure they're not touching anything and easy to access in the case you have to replace anything like silicones. Basically, you just gotta make sure that they're at equal lengths inside of the silicones, so it's not like too far in that way or too far in that way. Once that goes in, it's easier. Yeah, we'll put the filters on. These go back on, very easy. Just push these back so you can fit this on and it'll fall back once you put it on. Now I believe we're gonna start putting everything back on, cleaning all this stuff up, and putting this away somewhere. Soon as the startup. So we finished the car. Thank you to my dad for all the help. Took only 3 hours, not that bad compared to Naomi's. That took 2 days. Thank you to Matt for the front mount intakes. It looks great, like the red with the red. Excited to see what Neri thinks about it. But yeah, man, I'm excited to keep driving it and to keep adding to this car. Stay tuned. Thank you, Matt.